Alrighty. Good morning for some. How are you guys doing? Just want to do a quick video. Not as long as the first. 31 minutes is too long. I was just rambling on. But just want to touch on a couple of things. I mentioned that I gained so much weight during my standard of care, which was radiation, which didn't have too much effect on me. But it was the steroids that I was struggling to remember the other day. The steroids took me from, I don't know, around 230-ish to around 260. It just made me want to eat just nonstop. And I don't know if anybody else is dealing with GBM. It had the same effect with the steroids. I'd be interested to find out. Excuse me, but it had that effect on me. And when they finally took me off the steroids, it was a game changer. Obviously, the steroids were for the prevention of seizures and or strokes. So it served its purpose. I came off of it, and I was dealing with the side effects of the chemo pills, which were being nauseous and unable to eat. So I went from 260 to under to around 190 in probably a period of a few months, and now I'm probably around 203, which is, I'm fine with that. Just want to also, because I know a lot of people have the Opptune cap, and I love it. I think it's doing this job. I hope and pray it's doing this job. But, you just got to be mindful of some of the, issues you might have with it. For me, the biggest issue is moisture, or it's gonna trigger an alarm if there's any moisture that detected in my cap, and I get an alarm. I figured out tricks to I'll put my some tissue back there to try to absorb the moisture, and that normally does the trick. I've had this in the back for about 30 minutes. I'm going to try it, another 30 minutes when I come off for lunch or whatever. But I'd be curious to see if anybody else is having similar issues. But that's my deal, is the moisture. As far as the plugs, they pretty much, I just popped it out because I was taking them out anyway. But for me, you hear it click. It clicks in place. These are hard to come out. They gave me a new cord about a month ago, and it works very well. Most of my alerts on the Opptune cap is triggered from moisture, or if I go outside and it's hot, it's going to get moisture in there, and it's going to trigger an alarm. And putting the paper towel under there, for me, it seems to be a remedy. It's better if you can avoid it, but you might be in a situation where it's warmer than you expect it to be, or what have you, and you're going to have those issues. Other than that, it's really finding a comfortable spot for myself, which is generally going to be the device, this right here, sitting next to me, laying down, and I have to lay a certain way to where it's pulled away like this instead of twisting it. And I sleep sound through the night with it. It's a reassuring device for me. I mentioned before, the purpose of the Opptune cap is to stop the formation of, stop the cancer cells from growing. And I've had clean scans throughout, so I assume it's going good. I'd like to get feedback, and hopefully in the chat, there's some other issues people and solutions they come up with. Post it. Other than that, this is DJ, daily on the daily, living with GBM, going strong, and I wish the best for you as well. And until next time, this is a shorter video, I hope it's appreciated. I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.